Working on a large, complicated features in a standard GitHub workflow can be a nightmare. You create a massive all-in-one PR that is a pain to review. Or you create few stacked PRs that are easier to review, but can be painful to rebase and merge them into main branch. And with all this AI-generated code, this PR review bottleneck became even more of a problem. But GitHub now released a feature for their command line tool that does all the heavy lifting for you: native stacked PRs. Now you can break large changes into smaller reviewable PRs that build on top of each other with native GitHub support. No need to worry about branch management and rebasing anymore. GitHub will do it all for you, and as a bonus, it will be presented nicely in the GitHub UI as well. This feature is in a private preview for now, so if your repo is not the part of this preview, you won't be able to see the UI, but you still can play with it in the terminal on your machine. So now let's try it out. So today we are going to build an AI chat interface using these GitHub stacked PRs. And we will break it into 3 logical layers to keep PRs small and high signal. And the first PR will be our dump UI components. The second will be the data hook. And the last one will put everything together into the chat interface page. And the first thing you need to do before you start building is to install GitHub command line tool. You can do it using Brew, and if you already have it, then you need to update it. And this would be the command brew upgrade gh. So it should be 2.90.0 or above. Then you also need to install an extension for stacked PRs, and you can do it with this command. It's already installed on my laptop because I played with it before I record this video, but you will need to run this command. And now we can actually get started. First, you need to initialize your workspace. You do it with the command github stack init. It will ask you to choose a branch prefix, and you can say whatever your feature is, like AI chat in my case. Then it will ask for a name for your first branch, and I can tell it's just UI component or components. And now it switched to the branch that will consist of your prefix and your branch name, AI chat / UI components. And now you can make changes for your first layer. And I'm just going to ask Claude to create a message bubble component. And now if we run git status, we can see that Claude added this components folder with 2 files in it, message bubble and message bubble.css. And now you can just commit them as usually with git add and git commit commands. And now we can proceed to implementing our hook. So to add another branch to our stack, we need to run this command github stack add and then name of your branch. In my case, it will be a chat hook. Okay, and it already exists, so let me choose another name. I'll call it just hook. And it's created and checked out to this branch. So if I run git status, I can see that I'm in this new branch, and I can add our hook to get the chat messages and send them. So again, I'll ask Claude to create a hook to fetch and send the messages. And you can see it added the hooks folder and our use messages hook. So now let's go and check it here in the git terminal, and we can again add our new file and commit it. Okay, I wanted to say hook but made a typo, so let me fix it with git commit -- amend. I really love this comment, because if you made a typo in your commit, you can easily fix it. And now we can, with the same command GitHub stack add, we can add a third branch for our third PR, that is a chat page. And because I'm doing it a second time, it already has this branch. But anyway, I will just add the branch chat page 2. And this will be our last PR in the stack, dependent on the first two. Okay, it is ready now, and I can just add everything again. And now if you want to check what do you actually have in your stack, you can also run this command GitHub stack view, and it will show you your branches from the master to the first, second, and third branch in your stack. And you can even jump between them using these keys on your keyboard. So you can see that I just switched to the first branch. I can go to the second one and can make changes there. And now let's actually push it into our repo. What's going on here? What do you want? You don't want to step. You want to bite me? Ah, you're so naughty today, Amy. So now let's just push it up to our repo, and we can do it with one simple command that will push all our branches and open PRs. It is GitHub stack submit. And it will ask us for titles. I'll just select whatever it suggests. And you can see the warning that stacked PRs are not enabled for this repo. It's because I'm still on waiting list. They didn't approve me, unfortunately. But at least we can see how stacked PRs will look in your repo if you don't have it enabled. And you can see we've got 4 branches here, all 3 that we created and a master. And if you go to pull requests, you can see all 3 pull requests are here. And the first one is the first in our stack, opened against the master. The second one, hook, is opened against the UI components branch, and the third one is opened against the hook. And if you make any changes in one of these branch and you want to get all the updates, you only need to run one simple command, GitHub stack sync, and it will pull and rebase all the code for you. And that's super convenient in my opinion. So let's try and merge our first PR and see what will happen with our stack. And let me go back. Let me run the GitHub stack sync again. And you can see that it rebased the stack. And it is smart enough to understand it does not need to rebase the first branch because it's already merged. And if I run GitHub stack view, then you can see that our stack changed. The first branch shown as merged and second 2 are open. And that's it for today. That's the new GitHub stacks feature. And if you want to read more about it and see some advanced workflows, I will leave the link to the documentation below the video. And I hope this video was useful for you, so don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for my channel. And see you in the next videos.